Welcome back, Seawolves, to another Stony Brook Newsbreak. I'm Krista Pulisic.
And I'm Haley Birmingham. President Joe Biden will support laws protecting abortion rights if Democrats keep the House majority this election. Biden announced his promise on Tuesday at the Democratic National Committee event in Washington. If Democrats keep control of the House, Biden will send a bill to Congress putting abortion protections into law. If the bill passes, he will sign it in January.
Facing the worst flooding the country has seen in a decade, Nigeria currently stands at over 600 dead and nearly 1.5 million displaced by the floods. Of the 36 states in Nigeria, 27 are impacted by flooding. Matthias Shumale, humanitarian coordinator for the United Nations in Nigeria, stated that climate change is a cause of the flooding Nigeria is experiencing. Shumale said, "Climate change is real, as we are yet again discovering in Nigeria. It is estimated that for some regions of the country, the flooding will not subside for at least another month."
Stony Brook University was filled with music last weekend as a music festival occurred over at the Stoller Steps. To find out more, we will turn to a report by Jeffrey Siciliano on the event.
Students have found new bands and artists to enjoy after attending the Bash. It's a free, one-day music festival hosted by the WUSB, Stony Brook's own college radio. The Bash took place on Saturday at the Stoller Steps, where 5 local bands from across Long Island and New York City played for a crowd of students. Unlike Brookfest, Stony Brook's other music festival, it's completely free for all to attend. It focuses on smaller artists, providing a new experience for students and giving the bands an opportunity to widen their audience. Students met with friends and enjoyed the weather while listening to songs ranging from covers of the Beatles and original songs. The word got around, with dozens of students turning up to the event. Some drawn in by the advertising all around campus, others, like Alyssa Torres, were drawn in by the sound of the music.
Flyer yesterday when I think I was at the SAC and someone just placed a flyer on the table. I was like, oh, I don't know what it was. So when I walked by here, I was like, oh, so it's a live performance. So I thought it was cool and I wanted to check it out. And I like it so far.
The experience was unique for listeners, provided an opportunity to relax and unwind, as well as broadening their palette when it came to music.
I was intrigued by the music and I wanted to listen to some bands, so I came by. I like classic rock, so I guess you could classify that as this, but all different things.
The band sold shirts and other merchandise after their performances to their new fans, of which there are many. WUSB aims to host the Bash again in the spring semester with a new lineup of artists with the hopes of becoming a new campus staple event.
Are you feeling stressed? There may be some events on campus that could interest you, including events coordinated by both CPO and CAPS. To find out more, we turn to a report by Mackenzie Post.
At Stony Brook University's Union Ballroom on Friday, October 14th, CPO held a Healing Arts event with pals. These furry friends help students relax and unwind.
PAL stands for Pet Away Life Stress, and we have a whole slideshow talking about the benefits of having pets, being around animals, everything like that.
CPO, also known as the Center for Prevention and Outreach, is a vital department here at SBU that tackles issues such as mental health, relationships, sexual violence, and substance issues.
This is one of our Healing Arts events. Healing Arts is a series of events that CPO coordinates that essentially uses creative activities to help people learn more about coping and self-care. There is a lot of benefits, emotional, psychological, even physical, to having a pet or to spending time with animals.
With midterms and everyday stressors, animal therapy has been widely beneficial for students. They also had the chance to hear the stories of each individual dog.
It's really interesting too, learning about the racing dogs, and especially Corey, because he helps 62 puppies that are actually helping people in the real world, blind people and stuff like that.
So the question is, how do our students feel now?
I feel so happy, and I can go back to my room and cry later, but right now I'm happy, and I'm living for the dogs.
Today was really awesome. We were so stressed with because we have more midterms coming up and multiple classes, especially if you're taking more than one science class. And the petting was really nice, and I'm so happy. I hope you guys can do this again.
It's really nice, and I feel much better. I felt horrible earlier today, but this really made my day, and I think everybody should definitely come and see these wonderful dogs.
That's all we have for today, Seawolves. We'll see you all at the homecoming game this Saturday. I'll be there.
And I'll be there too.